Hello, welcome back for the finale of Shogun. And wow, episode 9 was, wow, had me on the edge of my seat. It was Mariko's episode and she killed it. It was so good. We got really lured into that false sense of security with thinking that she was gonna die at the gates. And then with the seppuku. And then again in the end. And we still lost her. But she still made it so that her death was purposeful, which is crazy because everything was so planned out, the different options that she could go. And then in the end, almost the plan was completely like failing and she still made it. So it was clear that it was Ishido's plan to get her killed. And this will cause so much issues, right? And I'm very curious to see how Toranaga is gonna react because at this point, this man has lost his son, his best friend, Mariko, who he was so close to. So there needs to be, like, I have chills even saying this, like there needs to be a reason for all of that, right? And I feel like episode 10 hopefully will give us that. But also like Yabushige, like come on man. I feel like until now he's been scheming all the time. I don't know what to say, but it never felt as malicious as it's now. It almost felt like he was just trying to play the game and he was a bit dumb about it and it looked a bit foolish. This is just pure evil, right? At that moment, oh, I'm so excited to see the finale in terms of the political level and like what's gonna happen in Japan. But I'm so sad for knowing that Mariko won't be in here. But then I'm like, okay, Mary, try to think like the characters themselves. Mariko wanted to die, be released of the shame that her family has been following. No, her family was followed by. And I think at this point, if you would ask her, she'd be like, I am happy that it happened this way because I wanted it. And it also was purposeful. And she's, what did she say? You can only be a flower if they fall. She's not gonna be a leafless branch in the snow or like, you know, like she's that flower and I feel like we all feel that way, but miss her. Anyway, let's just get going and see what's gonna happen because I can't wait. If you like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. Full reactions as always you can find over on Patreon together with edited versions and everything 2 weeks ahead. So not Shogun this time, but everything else that is on the channel is available 2 weeks earlier already. And also let me know in the comments if there's other shows that you want me to watch. I've been thinking about Fallout maybe. I think House of the Dragon Season 2, I still need to start watching as well. Let me know if you're interested in those reactions or if there's other shows that you want me to watch. Alright, let's get going.
Grandfather used it to fight off a whole army of Japanese assassins.
Oh.
Was it really given to you by a savage?
Interesting holding that cross. Oh God.
Heavenly Father, we commit to you, your loyal servant, Mariko-sama.
That's what you done, dude. You chose this. It's crazy how you know you're gonna see something and sell it. It's so hard to say what you think about Yabushige because I feel like I didn't like him before or respect him much before, but this is like a whole new level of, and especially then when it happens, like when somebody betrays other people and then they're like, oh no, there's consequences. Like, what did you expect was gonna happen? You knew this very well. You just couldn't, I don't know, realize what it would be like. I don't know. Do you reckon he must be so lonely at this point? Like, even if you know that you do everything for the greater good. Right.
抗議文でござります。かけがえのない家臣の非業の最後に井戸を失い、兄は秘密裏に江戸を抜け出し、戦の支度をしておる。
He gave him a cause that everybody can follow as well.
虎長がどこで降伏するかそれだけじゃ。我らがしっかり団結しておるということよ。
義を命じた咎人が一人やもしれぬと思うと。
この癒しむべき襲撃をやってのけるやからは。
And they're all looking at him like,
悪知恵の働く虎長しかおらん。我ら大老衆の間に亀裂を生じさせようなぞ。
He would never do that. Like, come on, nobody believes this.
マリコ殿のキリシタンとしての葬儀を執り行わねばなりませぬ。
明智家の身内じゃということを忘れてはなるまい。落葉様の父君を殺めた一族ぞ。
Wow, dude, you're not even gonna give her a burial the way she, like her faith?
マリコ殿は手厚く弔っていただかねば。
Yes, oh my god, at least she's like, you're crossing the line.
いかがいたしまするか。
戦と決まらば、その後金物に何が起ころうと。
These two are like, can we finally have him?
やむなし。やむなし。
Oh, earthquake.
もう少し戦議を重ねようということではあるまいか。
Nice. This guy's like, no, 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 no.
日の本の庇護者ぞ。氷結は愛ととのたのじゃ。
He's so hungry for war, it's insane. He doesn't want to bury people, he doesn't want to discuss, it's just like, war, war, war.
拙者はマリコ殿は捕らえられるだけじゃと思っておりました。
Ah, so he's a dumbass too.
後世に語り継がれるであろう虎長が死んだ後、その方の大老の座は安泰よ。
You will feel absolutely miserable forever.
かつて太閤殿下は票は全て殿下に賛同。だがそこで地震が起きたのじゃ。殿下の味方はそれを不吉な前兆とみなした。どうじゃ。太閤殿下ナマズを咎められた。
やぶしげ殿。その池にナマズはおらんぞ。
Someone's losing his mind. He's like, oh damn, that's my ally. It does seem like what you have in Abushigi is that he still has a conscience and now he's like going mad. While Ishido just doesn't care. And this whole thing doesn't affect him whatsoever, which is interesting.
お前を空に戻してやろう。娘をあまた埋めよう。
Oh,
Was it really given to you by a savage? We live and we die.
the love of his life.
随分と寝ておられましたの。マリコ様は
I miss the
埋葬され
burial.
ました。
お立ちくだされ。頃合いにござりまする。木山様の手の者たちが港まで護衛いたしまする。
Whoa, he's just awake for like 3 seconds.
All families have now been released from Osaka. Praise be to God. At least that crisis is behind us.
All because of her.
Ishido-sama has mobilized the Council of Regents to war. The Lady Ochiba has pledged her son's support.
Toranaga will be dead in weeks.
Then you don't know. Toranaga. The hostages are free. Got just what he wanted.
I feel like his eyes are finally opening.
Before she died, I spoke before. God, not your God. Or my God. Just God.
It's nice.
Do you think it was acceptable?
Rest assured she was already sanctified. Before her death, she came to me and received absolution.
Oh,
I think it would have pleased her to see us being civil.
yeah, because Alvito, we've learned that, right? It's played such a big role in her life, and she needed someone the most, and got faith and all of that. They've known each other for way longer.
Is this where I'm to be? Ambushed?
I will not deny it. You were meant to die in these woods.
Oh,
But an arrangement was made. You will leave Osaka alive.
You'll have to forgive me if I'm having some trouble accepting anything on your word.
he doesn't have a reason to lie now.
You will just have to trust me.
Like, why would he say you're gonna make it out alive if everybody knows that he's gonna die? Pfft. It's not like it would make a difference, so I do think it's honest.
Go with God, Anjin-sama.
Look at them.
It was Lady Maria. She asked the church to spare your life before she died.
Oh.
And now I have. I have kept my word to her.
Oh.
Goodbye. And good luck.
Which means so much right, because in their eyes, he's an heretic, he's so bad. And then also just knowing that she asked for this before she died, like that was what was in her heart to be worrying about. She wanted to die, but she didn't want him to die. As a last act, she spared him. And I also love that Alvito kept his promise. Oh.
カレーカーナとは
私の友人が読んだホックにございまする。脇句をつけてやりませぬと。かようにしてはいかがでしょう。 風直吹きて
Yes, I knew it.
花は花なれ
Oh, I didn't think that was gonna come back, but I'm glad it did. It's so interesting to see her so stuck between her love for Mariko, but also like what we saw last episode. It's hard between them. Now with the loss, and then knowing that Ishido is just... Oh my god, this guy.
Pull yourself together, man.
Yeah, he's losing his mind for everybody to see. Nay, is that his ticket out of here? Oh god, just one thing after the other. Uh-oh, here he comes. What did he expect? That everybody around him is dumb?
Christians, Mariko-sama.
You think that she's behind it in terms of keeping him there? Ooh, yeah, times are grim. This is so interesting. We've been at this place, right? But then John was on the ground and Yabushige was sitting up there. Oh. There's no way in the lying. So dry, right? Please die. John. Ooh, every request he has, it's like a no. And like, does it suck to see that? Yeah, but can I feel bad for him? So hard, like, we knew this was gonna happen. He's been playing both sides this whole time. That game wasn't gonna last forever. Or he had to stay on the winning side. He had to stay in Osaka with Ishido.
Sonata. Sukkari. Sokusai.
It's be hard, like, suddenly without the translator.
Tsuji. Inai.
Oh, that moment. I think it's nice because everybody knows in that moment they don't need one. They were both sad and just wanted to sit together and be sad together. A slow moment. It's good that there's at least still love surrounding him. I cannot imagine ever saying that sentence. But I'm glad it makes him happy, I guess.
Oh!
Oh! Ah, she read it. If she's gonna be on their side, this is gonna be a victory moment. Yes. Ah. We've heard them before. Oh. Oh, indeed she has. I'm like, no crying.
What is that?
Oh, he's not used to this yet. Oh. She's so excited.
私、そなた、私、命じる。
Oh. She's really wanting this.
藤様、いい、ama.
Fuji-sama, best nun. Yes. It's just nice to see a glimmer of excitement in her eyes.
Toranaga-samaに文を、私、明日殿に会いたい。
I'm just so excited for Shiba's letter. Like, yes, girl, are you finally seeing that you picked the wrong guy? Because bleh, so meaningful. I like how he was sitting there. Wasn't it like last episode or before that he like drew the thing in there and now he's just, I don't know. Feels so like, I don't have words for this. These emotions are all so intense and serene that I feel like me speaking just ruins it.
虎長様の御前に参るぞ。
Is this goodbye? They're all so pretty, like everybody in this show. Also because it's the finale, you don't know if it's the last time that we're gonna see Fuji-sama, and I completely adore her too.
通じ役ただの漁師には手に負えません。
アンジはまだ知らんのか。
He's kept his cover very well.
Forgive me for the deception. I was born Tonomoto Akina. I am samurai.
Yes!
あの堀おりました。その
Hope, or is the word you are looking for faith?
At this point, either one would.
I lost it all.
My enemies didn't burn my ship. It was Mariko-sama. She hated my war against the Catholics.
He's like, oh god.
So she made an arrangement to trade my survival for the destruction of my ship.
So now he's alive and stuck.
So you see, 処刑正しくない。これ以上。
己の戦はいかがいたすつもりじゃ。
I don't need it anymore. 私のつまらぬ戦。
Oh, he's done.
こやつの頼みは危険。我が所領でのうのうと息をしておるというのに、ただ手をこまねえておられようか。
I would not have expected that. I can imagine that these times are grim.
I was the disloyal one. 私死ぬ。村人を死なない。
己が死ねば、わしが謀反人探しをやめるとでも思っておるのか。
私死ぬ。村人。
No.
Don't you understand? I came here to use you.
Oh god, I was like gonna give it all. Try to get him mad.
From the day I set foot on your shores, I fed you shit. I fed you shit. Dickie.
John, that's been no, like Toranaga must be like, damn, this guy really cannot control himself. You're not his enemy. He says while holding the cross of Mariko-sama.
Fuck it. We live and we die.
No, no, no.
この村への慈悲な処罰に抗議いたす。
Dude. Well, we know he's gonna make it because he was in the bed, hold.
気が済んだのであれば、あの船を立て直し、わしのために水軍を作るがよい。
Get yourself together, man, is the message. It's funny because he was saying that to Yabushige on the boat, and now he himself is like, wah! And Toranaga is like, keep it together. It's also interesting because Toranaga has been through so much, right? So it's not like he has an easy time keeping his temper. He also has been through a lot, and he could also be acting out and going crazy and sad and wanting to give up, but he never has. He always kept his cool on the outside, at least.
決して絶やさぬとお誓い申し上げまする。
申し出ておらぬわ。わしは息子に恵まれなんだが。
I feel like during a few episodes I said he was his son, but I know that he was his uncle.
多くのことを教わりました。
その教えもこれにてしまいじゃ。
Yeah, I hope this is the biggest lesson of all.
できれば拙者も生き延びて見とうございましたぞ。殿の計りごとがどのようなものであれ、安人が船を燃やしてキリシタンどもを海で打ち負かすところも。
壊さねばならなかったのじゃ。
What?
安人の船か。あの世、見張りの者どもに。そう難しいことではなかった。
So it was him.
教会に話をつけ、わしは同意した。
It was not just her, it was him too. This man.
安心を試すためのな。あやつにはいつか種明かしをするやもしれん。あやつは船を立て直しておるであろうが、わしはそれをまた壊さねばならぬであろう。日の元から出られぬ。
Well, and if it was, it's not gonna happen because he's gonna keep destroying his ship, so I guess he won't be leaving anytime soon.
一体どのような心地がするものでございましょうか。殿は全ての風を己の欲しいままに操っておられる。
わしは風を操ったりはせぬ。読むだけじゃ。
I love that because that is such a non-arrogant answer, right? Because this guy is so good and Sully's like, no, it's nature.
結束しておる限り、大坂に軍を送るなどもってのほか、自死を意味する。そこでわしは。
Ha ha! She fought the war.
これから何が起こるか。
Do you not wonder how you move on from a show like this after it's done? Because I don't know what I'm gonna do after.
お世継ぎの軍が石堂側につけば、わしの軍勢に勝ち目はない。
But they aren't on his side.
マリコ殿の行いのおかげで、落ち葉の方は石堂との盟約に嫌気がさし、
Finally.
秘密裏にわしに文をよこし、お世継ぎの軍を戦場には出さぬと誓われた。
By the way, we're not coming. Good luck.
そしてようやくわしの夢見た時代が来る。戦のない太平の世じゃ。
Oh.
これは我ら皆で、そなたも、わしも、マリコ殿も、海の向こうから来た
Everybody has played their role.
あやつを殺してしまおうと思うたことは何度もあったが、あやつに値打ちがあるからではない。あやつは、わしを笑わせおるし。
Oh my god, he makes me laugh.
あやつが何と申したか覚えておるか。戦うても望みはないゆえやめておけと申したとき。
己が勝てば望みはある。
勝てば、すべて思いのままになる。
将軍の小さいも、それが殿のかねてよりの望みであったのでございまするな。胸の奥に秘めたお心は、
The third heart.
本当のことを語ってくださる。墓場まで持ってまいりまするゆえ。
I don't think we're gonna get an answer. I'm not sure.
死人に先々の話をして何とする。
Damn, they're so calm. This was such a great moment because we finally got insight into Toranaga. Because he finally could speak openly because there was nobody who was gonna share the secret. That he still didn't want to share that. And I kind of love that because you know, but you don't know, but you could assume, but you're not sure. And he was not gonna give that to Yabushige, so I'm like, yeah.
I've always been of the mind that a soul committed to the deep is a soul who lives on forever within it.
Oh, I'm glad she likes this idea because she might as well have been like, no, no, let's go back. My baby, my hubby. From the first episode, there's a little storyline that has like occupied my brain. Oh. That's what they told her about the boy. This was so nice because it's an incredibly difficult moment for the both of them. And I feel like with this really make it into a nice ritual. And like even the first episode when they said like let her hands be the last one to hold her baby, then somebody still like took the baby out of her arms and gave it to the person with the sword, and I'm so like, no, it wasn't her hands. I'm so angry about little boy. Oh. Woohoo! Because he makes me laugh like a god. Shogun. Ah, I knew it. I really don't know how they did it with this show. Even the last episode now, they were able to explain everything that's gonna happen. Oh my god, like my... too emotional. Mascara under the eye. Even now, this show didn't need this grandiose war to be absolutely amazing. It's been scheming, and then the last episode was the war. He sent in a woman what an army couldn't do, and now we got the whole explanation, we got the whole plan, and it's just like, yes, he didn't need a big confrontation and big war scenes and everybody dying on the bloody, you know, like he won the war without armies to fight the war without so much bloodshed. But the interesting thing is that in that he lost so many people close to him, like his kid, his best friend, and his translator, who was more than just a translator. That it's crazy that how he did this. I feel like with this whole show, it was always so surprising. It was like you were watching chess and some people wanted to play and miserably failed. Some people played for a while, but then got caught, and in the end you have a victor. And it's crazy that he had this plan about everybody around him, and I don't know what to say. I'm gonna miss this show so much, and I know that there's a second season, a third season in the making. I don't know if it's about the same people, similar storyline. Like, I have no clue what to expect from those. This one, I'm gonna miss so much because you don't have this frequently. This era, this setting, the costumes, also just the whole vibe that hangs around the culture, the serenity, the nature scenes, the calm, the peace while so much is going on. How they have these inner things like your third heart, the eightfold fence, the loyalty, how they deal with death, what death means. It's so good acting. Even I feel like at the beginning I was scared that the language would be such a barrier or the names would be such a barrier, but I feel like you know them all, right? In the end, it's absolutely not a problem. They did such a great job. Oh, this was so good. I'm gonna have a hard time moving on from this. I think I will not be the only one. Damn. I cannot wait for season 2. But I also want to linger in this feeling. I almost want to rewatch this immediately because it was so good. Although I do think that maybe rewatching this, I wonder, all these emotions are so intense because you didn't know what was gonna happen. And I wonder now, like, for example, if you know that his son is gonna die with a slip and a fall, that makes it the ride so much different, right? Although I think I just maybe want to rewatch it just to soak in all those feelings again. And like following a lady like Fuji, for example, I loved in the end, or it was like, no, don't be a nun. And I was like, but she seems so excited. And then it was like, best nun. Everybody did just such a brilliant job. I really enjoyed this. I loved this so much. One of my favorite shows of all time so far. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments other things that you want me to watch, because I will be looking for something new. And yeah, if you want to see everything edited and full length earlier than on the channel, you can always do that for the other things on this channel as well. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. See you in the next one. Bye bye.